Hi there. Welcome to the Small Business Coffee Break, the series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we're talking about how important is setting goals with Dr. Giselle Lopez of Dr. Lopez is In. Giselle has over 17 years of experience helping small business owners and entrepreneurs reach their fullest potential. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. So now you've had that itch, right? That little voice that's speaking to you. And now you've decided, I'm going to jump. I'm going to make that leap. You know, one of the things I know that happens, so we do a lot of small business owners. And my thing with them always is, you know, if it was that easy to be a small business owner, everyone would do it.
Yeah.
There is a lot of risk involved with being a small business owner. So jumping and part of that leadership development, how valuable is actually setting goals to that process? So that you can, you can effectively do what you were just describing.
Yeah, it's the most important thing once you have your vision and you know your specific kind of like place you're gonna get to, your destination. Then the goals are the blueprint and like kind of like the stepping stones to achieve that to reach that destination. So goals are important because it's the map that's going to guide you to get to that destination that you have.
Now, is it important, when you say that, is it important to have the whole map, the whole route done? Is that what goal setting is?
No, it's actually important to know what the destination is and be very, very, very specific. So I'll give the example of dating because I always use either like physical, medical examples or like social life examples because people easily relate to those kind of things before they relate to like their mental health or like their personal development or themselves. So like if you are single and you want to find a partner in life, it's like, I want to date a man. Like that's very general. It's very broad. Right. There's a lot of men in the world.
49% of the world.
It's like, yeah, a lot. So then it's like, okay, what kind of person would I want as a partner? Not just like what they look like, who are they? What kind of values do they have? What are the types of things that I want to share with them? How do they treat me? Like those details are like the stepping stones to get to that vision. I know the vision, is this person, right?
Right, grand.
And so the details are the vision, the destination that I want to get to. And then how I get there is not as important because it kind of figures itself out along the way. Like we talked about earlier, it's not about the whole checklist being done before you take the first step. But you got to know where you're going.
So what it sounds like is having that major goal or that final goal in place, at least for this one step,
and being specific,
allows you to deviate on the map, whichever direction you go, but still be heading
towards that goal
to the one location. So it's basically making that left and making that right or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
And so regardless of the things that come in your way,
So setting goals might look like, let's say for the vision of I want to be at this, let's say, weight, right? Then setting goals might be like, okay, every day I'm going to drink this much water, right? That's going to be every day, little by little, that adds up eventually to that goal, right?
Right. Some days it'll be drinking it all when you remember it, and some days it'll be throughout the day.
Right. And then like, some weeks it'll be I was able to get some movement in twice, and other weeks it might be 4 times. Either way, I'm getting towards that goal. So it doesn't matter really. It's not about what it looks like. It's not really the.
It's the main goal you have plus those minor goals that allow you to keep moving
in that direction
to get where you're going.
Exactly, and it's important because then it's how you refocus to get back on track. So the cycle of change starts with pre-contemplation, then you go into contemplation, then you actually take action, and then there's maintenance. After maintenance, sometimes there's relapse or like slip-ups that happen. And if you're clear on your goal, you just get back on track. You just go back to the road where you were. I know, okay, I went that way. Let me go back there and keep going. It kind of redirects you back to the
place where you were going.
destination that you want to get to.
Let's keep the conversation going. If you have any questions you'd like to ask Dr. Lopez, ask it in the comments, or her contact information is in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Dr. Lopez or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description, and I'm always available via DM. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.